Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video I'll just cover off on some local attractions that you might have in your area that you as a local might take for granted, but people from overseas might be pretty excited to see. Uh, Now I'm here at Churchill National Park, which is pretty close to one of my Airbnbs, and there's a place where people come to ride their bikes and run around, so all the locals know about it, but it's never that busy. But what I find is my international guests and tourists really go crazy for the fact that they can come out here and can actually hang out with some kangaroos just out here in the wild, just going about their business. Now, as a local, we sort of take this stuff for granted, the fact that you can come out and see a koala, you can hang out with some kangaroos. But for international visitors, they go crazy for this stuff. So here we have a couple of eastern greys just hanging out. Got the mum there. Uh, what is the junior or the joey? And there's another joey there. So, which is quite rare to see a mum and two joeys. But all through here, you'll see kangaroos, echidnas, all sorts of the Australian wildlife. Um, and no international tourists get up into this area. So it's really close, but they just don't know about it. So you can offer a unique type of experience with your Airbnb. Now, one of the best things about this for me as a local is that not many people come here. So you can come out, you can see a kangaroo. Now, the crazy thing for me is I see every day buses of tourists getting loaded up in the city and taking out to different venues where they see animals behind enclosures and that type of thing. But if you're a local in the know, there's this place really close by that the international tourists and the hotels and the operators, they don't know about it. So that's a huge advantage there as an operator of an Airbnb that you have over hotels. Now, I think over time, people are wanting to break out of that traditional sort of tourist mold where you stay at a hotel, you book a tour, you get picked up on a coach, you go out with 40 other tourists to look at the same thing. It's crowded. You're heading back through. They push you through a gift shop on the way out to buy a fluffy toy and this type of thing. I think going forward, people will be wanting to find really unique experiences. It doesn't have to be the fauna and flora. It could be a local restaurant, it could be a local park, just something that is outside of that normal tourist scope. Now, this is one area where Airbnb operators have a huge advantage over the hotels. As an Airbnb operator, you know the local area better than probably anyone else. You know the little spots, the things that could be really attractive, the things that are different, the things that everyone else isn't doing that make a place unique. Honestly, as a tourist, I can't think of anything worse as you line up to hop on the plane, you line up to hop off the plane, you line up to go through customs, you line up to get in a bus, you line up to hop off the bus, to line up to get into your hotel room, then you line up the next day to go on your tour, lining up to get on a coach, then you line up at the door to some facility, to go into the facility, to look at things, you march through, you're taking a few photos with a group of people all from your same country. I don't think that's a great, unique experience. I think over time, as people travel more, they're going to get sick of that type of thing, and they're going to be looking more for the local attractions. And this is where Airbnb hosts can really add a lot of value to a guest experience. Because honestly, there's a huge difference between seeing, for example, an animal in the wild just going about its business and seeing one locked up in a sanctuary or a zoo. Hello, how you doing? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you get something out of this video. And as always, good luck with whatever you decide to do. All the best. Thanks.